This is ACLA, Alien Contactee Linol Anderson. I'm here with an official statement on what happened with the Palladians mothership group that Leah Shapiro ran, and what happened, because there's a lot of disinformation and lies being spread, my friends. One of these lies is that some people took over and infiltrated the group, which just isn't the case. The admins that are in the group now have been your admins for a long time now. We have core members who've gone back years.
Okay, Lionel. Let's look at it this way. Leah lost her true leadership when a lot of her longtime administrators left. As soon as Larry became an admin and got his way into her heart, things began to change. Now, what you did, Larry, Lionel, was keep adding people. And I don't know whether you do it with a software or whatever, but you would take databases of people and add them. That's how the group got so big. Because you had specific people, or you did it yourself in your spare time, hundreds at a time, perhaps more. Which gave you the dichotomy of people. And the people that you chose, yes, some of those people might have been Leah's people, but then again, some of those people might have been added by you, and that's how it got so chaotic, because, like I said, you had that dichotomy of people, and they were arguing amongst themselves in the admin. And you can't have admins arguing, now can you? So I came at a good time, and basically what you had there was a leadership through your chaos, okay, that you put in there. And inevitably, this took any kind of real power out of Leah's hands. Now that's the way we see it. Also, I might add, along with the admins you had a little dissension there, and Cynthia Bolter was one of those people who left because of the infighting, as you mentioned. Leah knew this. She spoke of this and told me. And what are you going to do? Best thing to do is just get everybody, block everybody in there, start all over again. Which was my idea, and I did it with the help of my good friend, and who's also an admin in my groups, which was your first mistake. You should never have known all along here that Tomas has been with me, behind me, been behind him, and I stand with the man for who he is in truth. All these months, we've been watching you, man. It's been a long ride. It's fun when you haven't got much better to do. Go watch people like you. Well, anyway.
I came in about 6 months ago, my friends, and the group, the admin chat, we had tons of people in there, and people were fighting, and it fell apart. People were leaving. There was drama. And not to mention, Leah didn't want anything to do with this. She removed herself from the admin chat for the longest time. We had no leadership. The group was truly falling apart. At this point, we did add Leah back, and she tried to take some direction, but she even said herself that she was so busy with her music. So I believe at that point, Larry Locken came to an understanding with Leah that he would make myself and Victoria Palladian head admins. That was what was said to us at the time, anyways. So we carried on doing our work, and Leah still had the group ownership, but she said, we're the head admins. So we were spending our time, our effort to keep the Palladian movement going while receiving no leadership qualities from the supposed group owner. Now, my friends, the unthinkable happened. A man by the name of Paul Australian came in.
And yes, we did come in. I kind of talked Thomas into let me in as admin, and also Cynthia as admin. And we quickly took care of things. We held the group for just within a day's time. We had no intentions of keeping the group for ourselves. We just wanted to even the playing ground so that Leah could start over again with some people that she could choose. We were going to help her, but the thing was my other groups are more important. We basically just cleaned house, and I had no intentions of making Palladians any more than what it was. And being able to maybe come back and talk to some good people there, like I had in the past.
And he was working with one of the admins and deleted the whole admin team and deceived Leah and was gonna have total chaos, dark energy, dark stuff posted.
Deceived Leah? No. We had kind of talked about me being involved in a changeover, although she never made a decision on it. And at that point, I'm guilty. Yeah, I talked Tomas into allowing us in, like I said, and we did what we did because you guys needed to be gone, and even some of the people that maybe should have stayed. I'm sorry about this, but at that point, you let the chips fall where they will, and do what you can. Now, as far as me spreading darkness, no, I don't think I would want to do that. I would only want to spread the truth. And the truth is the light of truth. Okay? The light of truth and unconditional love, brothers and sisters. Not this love and light that comes from the Archon that these guys will obfuscate the meaning of. And what's this thing you do? You did that at the end there? You do it at the end? The third eye with the... Oh, boy. You'll see it, people. Anyway. Yeah. Truth can hurt, can be dark, can be sad, it can be horrible. People don't want to know it, especially those who are in dreamland. We're not in dreamland anymore. We're trying to raise the consciousness of the world through knowledge and truth, and try to figure out the lies, how much we've been lied. I mean, everything just seems to me to be another lie. One lie on top of another to hide many things. To hide the truth, sovereignty, freedom, to keep us enslaved.
The Pleiadians. I heard about this and I said, oh no. I am the founder of New World Order Freedom Fighters, for those of you who don't know. I got my team of guys together. I work with Anonymous. And through that and Victoria Pleiadian, we saved the group and dealt with this Paul to make sure he would never do stuff like this again, my friends. So we saved Leah's group, and she was thankful at the time. But she still wanted the pin post. She still wanted her way, and we were just the workers. So we continued working for a few more months after that, putting in our hard-earned time. But all the admins, and I'm speaking every last one of them, came to agreement that it was time for change. We didn't like that when people went to Pleiadians, they didn't know what Pleiadians were all about in the posts. It had become a new age group, a new age deceptive group. And if you look, Leah's pinned post with her rules and how she wanted to run the group was new age ideology. She said nothing negative. She would remove the truth and say it's conspiracy garbage when it is full out truth. She would remove anything that had to do with that. So eventually, the whole group came together and decided as a team that we needed balance. We needed balance, my friends. So I wrote out a big message that I worked on, telling Leah how us, the admin team, felt. And that we all are just looking for balance. We want to bring truth in, and rather than call it conspiracy, we rather work with it, and we could change that negative into a positive. For it is the Pleiadians' mission, my friends, to help assist mankind and get out of the corruption that we are currently in. So we must acknowledge what's going on. We can't be all love and light and, oh, we'll push that stuff to the side. So we confronted Leah.
It's a Pleiadian thing? Pleiadian thing? The Pleiadians are the ones that are bringing in this thing that... Are you kidding me? If you go back in the history, they kind of messed things up last time. They're sitting around not doing what they should have done. Not being sovereign and responsible first in their individual selves, within the construct of the unity that still existed then and the omniverse that still existed then. They are perhaps a fraction of what is going on. But it cannot lie completely on Pleiadian. Ugh. I'm just getting sick and tired of it. It can't just be... We can't just leave it on their shoulders. Nor can you just say, I'm Pleiadian anymore. And it's our responsibility now to do this big thing. And when you can't even find balance yourself. Because if you have, you'd be with us. It's that simple. Without all the ego and all this other stuff. And my God, it's... Come on. It's like I said in my hour-long speech to you guys. Sovereignty goes throughout all source prime creation. Every one of us has to be responsible. It starts with us, not with a collective group of Palladians on the internet. Give me a break.
Well, she read through it, and it just so happens on the same night that she responded, I had a loss in my family. I lost a family member. I'm sorry, it's a little emotional. Right after my family member passed away, Leah responded back to what our request was. And she, in a very love and light, fake kind of way, pretty much said, no, you could pretty much go off and do your own group. This is not how we do things here. And I saw that, and the rest of the admin saw that, and we were disgusted. Here we are, the people who've been running her group for the past 6 months. We requested balance and to work together. And I wasn't in a good frame of mind either when I saw the message, because I just lost my family member, and I had this very sarcastic, rude message. And my friends, I just decided I'm going to do the right thing. Instead of telling Leah off and telling her how I felt, I said, I'm just so hurt right now, I'm just going to leave kindly as an admin, which I did, my friends. I kindly said to Leah, best of luck, I'm gone as admin. I wake up the next morning, and Leah has deleted, my friends, the admin team she had, certain members. She removed Victoria, who's been working with the Palladians for years.
Leah was catching on, see? And this Victoria thing. I've been in that group for a long time, and I never saw her 3 years ago, 4 years ago. I don't even think she was there. I think Larry added her. That's within the year.
Years now. And she didn't even do a single thing. She booted her and several other admins out and only left a couple left. We spoke about it, and we knew we needed change, that this couldn't happen. And I told Leah in the message that every single one of her admins were New World Order Freedom Fighter admins, because when it went through rough times and that guy tried to take over, I was kind enough to get my admins from the New World Order Freedom Fighters who dedicate their time to save the group.
Oh, did you ever think that maybe she didn't want to have anything to do with your New World Order Freedom Fighters? And it's affiliated to nothing but you and whatever your agenda is. You know? It's her group, not yours.
They said, yes, we'll dedicate our time and help this group keep moving. And this is the response they get. We ask for change, and they get removed. Without an explanation. No talking, no explaining to us. Just removed. Well, the word got out, my friends, and people were not happy. The people and the Palladians, the admins, all the admins who got thrown off by Leah, they all left. She was by herself, left with Loki. And I believe Larry Locken was there.
Loki and Larry Locken, I believe. But, well, like I said before, that is kind of very dark.
But he wasn't present during this the time of all this. So people started attacking Pleiadians,
Okay. Add a spin there. And then people started attacking Pleiadians. So that, that made a big difference. And whatever, just get people to believe that. And, just throw a bunch of stuff in there. Anything. Make up anything. They'll believe it.
Just trying to stick up for the corruption that had just taken place. And my friends, there's been CIA accusations, and it's true. I have screenshots to prove that Leah was in the CIA. She has openly admitted it. And my friends, the reason we felt she was a threat and a danger to all 40,000 of you, well, my friends, the CIA is heavily involved in the UFO community. They say 80%, my friends, of information in the UFO community is disinformation. And here we got Leah preaching a new age philosophy. Ignore the negative and all that. Perverting the teachings of the Pleiadians and making people think it's some kind of new age movement. We connected the dots, my friends. She worked for the embassy in Kenya 20 years ago. She also, it's important to mention, she also voted for Obama, supports the government, has said herself that we shouldn't question our government, and she also promotes the deletion of the Second Amendment. She doesn't want people to have guns at all. This is a new world order agenda. We realized that it was very dangerous for her to be at the top of this group.
And you're even more dangerous to do what you did. Because it seems to me you've got all those other Pleiadian groups that you've never given off to the who wanted them, made for them, and whatever. Larry kept the foundership. You're playing into that whole game. Who's to know you won't do this to any other Pleiadian group that you want to assimilate into your little scheme of things. Okay? Doesn't matter what her past is. Doesn't matter who she voted for. I don't think she'd vote for him again. I would definitely, you can't change the past, man. You've got to let people live with their mistakes. You've made a big mistake here. I'm going to have to let you live for it. Because it's not an offense that requires your death. Look, you were wrong in doing what you did, okay? Mr.
Leading when she is not teaching the Pleiadians. She is teaching New Age philosophy and is quite possible a disinformation agent or brainwashed. Well, 100% brainwashed. So, my friends, what could we do? The people were speaking out. Then Loki had a chat with Leah. I'm not sure what the details were, but after that conversation, all of a sudden, Leah was gone. Loki Smith added me as admin and all the other admins and told us it was sorted out. So whatever happened between Loki and Leah, I don't know, but
guess what? Facebook knows. They know. They're going to know who is tied to into who, and who is whose alter ego, and how many of their How many people do you have in your place who you are that people don't know about? Facebook knows, for sure.
She handed the group over. We did not infiltrate. We did not take it over. Leah handed Loki the group. She put the power in Loki's hands, from what we were told. And he made the decision, since he was dedicated to the New World Order Freedom Fighters, as I told Leah in the message the day before, he felt that it was in the best interests of the Palladians to have the New World Order Freedom Fighter team take over and focus on the Palladians. And at this point, I am glad to announce, my friends, that the Palladians is now in association with the New World Order Freedom Fighters.
Uh-oh.
So, my friends, that is what happened from our point of view. The people spoke as far as we were concerned. The admins, every single admin, and and tons of people, all in varied groups, agreed that this was the right path, and we are guided by the light, and we feel that this is for the right path, for the right decision. So I would like to say to Leah, I hear that you got a new group now. I hope everything goes well for you. I wish you the best. And this is just the way things had to play out. And it's just the way things work out sometimes. So I wish you the best in your future. And now, back to the Palladians. Let's focus on the Palladians and get the Palladians' message out.
You're in some trouble, boy.
I hope all of you understand what has happened. I also want to now, I end every video I do on YouTube with this. Please join the New World Order Freedom Fighters. For I said it's the Palladians' goal to assist humanity. We need light warriors to end the corruption, my friends. So the link is in the description to the New World Order Freedom Fighters, my friends. We are uniting humanity through love, and we are taking down the dark forces, the elite, exposing their agenda. So if you want to be part of the solution and not part of the problem, my friends, join the NWO Freedom Fighters now. Link in the description. My best wishes go out to all of you. And it's time to heal, my friends. And it's time to start up our mission for 2016. Cosmic knowledge. Best wishes, my friends. I hope you guys have a good day or night wherever you are in the cosmos.
There you go. There's that symbolism there. What's that mean? There you go. There you go. There's that symbolism. What does that mean? Lionel? What's that mean, Larry? What's that mean? All of you, what does that mean? What does Mark Passio say it means? What does Michael Tessarian say it means? What does Jordan Maxwell say that means? Do you think anybody who's smart is going to join your thing. Look, the truth is in all things. It's inherent. Okay? And in the end, it always proves itself. You're in some trouble, you guys.